Hello generals! Welcome to a new series of Conflict of Nations World War 3. This time we play Namibia. I've never played Namibia before, so a few facts about Namibia. Namibia is located in the southern part of the African continent and it has a European doctrine. In this game mode, Namibia is usually attacked by either South Africa or Angola or both of them. So I try to keep an eye on both of these countries, at least at the start of the game and until our economy becomes strong. Our opening moves start with the research of National Guard and of course my favorite, as you know if you've watched our previous series, UAVs. We waste no time, and since we are one of the first players that joined this game, we sent our troops to attack the NPC nation that is located between South Africa and Namibia. It is called Botswana, that nation, and it has one city, Gaborone. The next step is for us to start building our economy. The starting point for our economy is the recruiting offices, and I would like to spend a bit of time on this because the economy together with diplomacy are the two most important factors in winning this game. After all, Conflict of Nations World War 3 is a strategy game. Namibia has 5 homeland cities. So from those 5 homeland cities, our capital comes already with an airport. So we're gonna build recruiting offices to all of our cities since we are researching National Guard, and I've decided that I will build in 2 of my cities army bases. Most of the players, especially the inexperienced ones, are building army bases in all of their cities from the start of the game. In my opinion, this is a mistake because first of all you cannot utilize all of them straight away. You have to build a strong economy before you are able to produce, let's say, motorized infantry or any other units in all of your cities that have army bases. I know from experience that I cannot produce motorized infantry at the start of the game in more than 1 or 2 cities at best with the size of the economy I have usually in the first days of a new game. So the plan is 2 cities with army bases, all cities with recruiting centers, 1 city at start with the airport in my capital, and probably a second one with an airport in it. As for our coastal city, we have to wait and see, and at the moment I'm really cautious about my neighbors. For this reason, I'm not building any military infrastructure in that city. Probably I will make bunkers for defensive purposes at the start and until I build my economy and I feel confident about the strength of my economy. Before we move on, please consider subscribing to our channel, and if you leave us a like, it would be much appreciated. So, recruiting offices are on their way, and already we have constructed an army base in the city of Maun. The fact that I do not have any allies in the area makes me a lot more cautious and nervous, so I keep checking both South Africa and Angola, which I think that they might try something against me. Talking about coalitions, the coalition that worries me is the African coalition, which has Congo, South Africa, Mali, Kenya and Ethiopia in it. Since Conflict of Nations is a strategy game, I have to think ahead. So this means one thing, that I will have to fight all these countries in the future in this game in order for me to be able to expand because they did not accept me in their coalition. One other thing is that I've used a new account for this game, so my rank right now is level 1, so they think I'm an easy target for them. And as the game progresses, I realize that South Africa attacked Botswana, which means that we will fight for the same city, Gaborone. Fighting for the same city is one thing, and declaring war to South Africa is another thing. So now I have to decide on what I'm going to do. First, I have to check if he has any units moving towards my territory as well. So I sent for this reason my jet in order for me to decide what I will do. Secondly, I have to see what kind of units are attacking Gaborone from South Africa's side. And this is really important, so I know if I can attack him or not. At this early stage of the game, I can't afford to lose any of my units, especially the valuable units like the towed artillery or the recon vehicle. So I don't want to attack a player and be engaged in a fight that I cannot win. At start, I see that he's only bringing 2 motorized infantry, which means that it will be easy for me to beat them. A few moments later, however, a recon vehicle with another 2 motorized infantry appear, which means that we have 4 motorized infantry and 1 recon vehicle. This is something I cannot counter if I start a war with him, so I have again to decide what I'm going to do. Making my decision took a bit of time, and I finally decided that I will attack him, and I will attack him before he reaches Gaborone. The reason for that is that I want to give a chance to the Botswanian defenders of Gaborone to inflict as much damage as they can to the South African forces. This way, I hope that they will be weaker than when they started the attack, and I can win a fight with them. My bet is that he does not have the capacity to produce motorized infantry or other units fast, so by sending 4 of its motorized infantry, 1 recon vehicle, it means that some of his cities are going to be empty. Of course, this is a guess. He might be using gold, so he might have more units being produced very fast. So you never know in this game, but this is my bet, as I said. Another thing for me is that I cannot use my fighter jet. The reason for that is that I've not seen his fighter jet flying around, so I cannot have my fighter jet being damaged by motorized infantry's, let's say, defensive attributes, so I keep it away in patrolling around the area of southern Namibia. Since Botswana is the biggest diamond producing country in the world in real life, this war between Namibia and South Africa will be a war over blood diamonds. Now our economy is up and running, and we are producing 2 motorized infantry for defensive purposes and National Guard as well, in order to use them to capture territory. They are excellent in capturing territory, National Guard. Also, we are constructing arms industries in most of our cities in order to strengthen our economy fast. This is really crucial in order for us to have a chance against South Africa. We waste no time for our jet flying around, and since we don't have our UAV, as we said, we use it to scout around the cities of South Africa, and we realize that there are no units defending as we suspected. So we are officially at war with South Africa. Will our tactics work? Who knows? But as we run out of time for this episode, we will have to find out in the next episode. Please consider subscribing to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our new videos, and I will catch you in the next episode. Bye for now!